Hang tight. I want to wait for some people to join. I appreciate everybody coming in. I want to make sure we get a pretty decent crowd so that the message can spread. All right, we're at about 400 guests right now. Nothing is happening. So if you're if that's all you care about, you don't have to stay. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me and why there hasn't been a whole lot from Siouxland Scanner, mostly in the last 6 months, but probably over the last year. But before I do any of that, I'm going to do something that people have been asking for since the beginning. So going on 8 years now. As much as I hate doing this, and this is against everything that I believe. Here we go. I'm Matt. I'm the guy. I'm the one. I'm the single person behind Siouxland Scanner. Yes, I have lots of people over the years that provide me information. There's one person in particular that will go to fire sometimes and go live, but it's all me. I'm the one that does it all. I've been the one that does it all ever since this started. And unfortunately, in 2020, the wonderful year, I lost a very large customer. Well, the customer wasn't large. The income from that customer was large. And well, let me back up a little bit. I do IT work, um, but I work for myself, but for customers. So it's not like I have a 9 to 5 job, which is what makes me available to do Siouxland Scanner. Unfortunately, when I lost that large income customer, I also lost the money that went with it. So I'm going to tell you what sparked this. I got a message a few days ago, and it's not the first. And this person, I want to believe they meant well, but it rubbed me really wrong. And when I tried to explain what I'm trying to explain now, uh, they didn't seem to get it. And that is, news is not free. It doesn't matter if you follow me or a local news station or a national news station. None of that stuff is free. There's money behind it all. Every little piece of it costs money, whether it's information gathering, going to scenes, equipment. I mean, there's just so much involved that costs money. Time is money. So let me back up a little bit. So this person messaged me and told me I should get rid of this page, that I'm a disgrace, that I don't provide updates, I don't provide uh, stuff like I used to. And I explained to them that I don't have the time or the money to do that right now. I do a little bit here and there as I can. I'm not going anywhere. I've had law enforcement, I've had officials, I've had people try to push me out of this business, and I'm not going anywhere. But providing news, gathering news is expensive. So I have MS. So I can't have a normal job, even if I wanted to, because some days I can't do anything. And other days it's not so bad. But none of that is important to what I'm trying to get across. So like 6 months ago, I started doing something completely unrelated news, completely unrelated to IT, but it makes me extra money so that I can pay my bills and live. And I think this person that messaged me was hooked on the fact that I needed money, which I do. I mean, we all need money, right? We got to eat, we got to live, we got to all that stuff. But on top of that, I need money to put into Siouxland Scanner in order to continue it and develop it and put time and energy into it. So anyway, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I was talking to a news friend today, and I told them, you know, I'll try to start slipping them news tips like I used to do before, I really blew up. Um, a person drove into the river last night. Apparently, from what I'm being told, it was on purpose. But that's a perfect example. If I was just to go there and go live, right? If this was on purpose, forget all the money and the time involved. Now I just caused an embarrassment to that person. I don't want to do that. So you gotta be on top of your game and know what's happening, where you're informing the public, but you're not giving too much information away. There was a smash and grab robbery today. They were in the midst of possibly catching the person. So posting about it is a bad idea, because then people start sharing information that may or may not, help the criminals. So there's just so much that goes into all of this, and I don't have as much time, money, energy, ability to do what I used to do. It doesn't mean I've gone anywhere. Doesn't mean anything's changed. They also told me I've never asked for support. That's not true. I've had Facebook memberships ever since they basically came out. $5 a month, you can help support me, or you can become a Patreon and do it that way. Or you don't have to at all if you don't want to. I mean, I want. There's so much I could talk about. Maybe I'll start doing like a weekly thing where I talk about some of the crime and the stuff in the town. But let me give you an example. That double murder last night. I know somebody that lives in that area, and there were so many comments on their post about it saying, you need to move. That's so dangerous. I'm glad I don't live there. I hate to tell you, but shootings, drugs, theft, it happens in every single neighborhood. It doesn't matter where you live. That can happen in your neighborhood no matter what. So that kind of idea that you live in a bad neighborhood is BS. Anyway, I could go on and on and on. So what I wanted to say is, I'm a real person. I'm a single person. I'm not a company. Well, by single, I'm married, but I'm just one person. It's my money that goes in to Siouxland Scanner. It's my time. It's my energy. And for like 6 years, I was 100% dedicated. Am I right now? No. But everything takes time, everything takes money, and nothing is free. So if you want Siouxland Scanner to be active again, then you got to support it, whether that's becoming a Patreon or a Facebook subscriber or whatever and I don't mean just liking a page. You can become a subscriber for $5 a month. But again, you don't have to. But at the same time, news owes you nothing. Even when you're paying for it, they owe you nothing. It just doesn't work that way, and I'm sorry that some people feel that way, but that anyway, that's a whole nother thing I could go on and on and on and on about. But I can't tell you I'm going to answer every question, but if you do have questions, you can always message the page, leave comments, whatever. But I'm not going anywhere. I still listen. I listen a lot to the scanner. Probably not as much as I used to, but a lot. And anyway, I'm still here. Still love Siouxland. I still think there's a lot of things people need to understand about crime and fires and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't gone anywhere. thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go do some work. I would love to tell you what it is that I'm doing. Many of you have probably met me in the last 6 months, and now you know you've met me because you've seen my face. So I'm just like you, but you went through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars at something unless there was some kind of return. You wouldn't choose to do this kind of stuff rather than to feed your family or have a roof over your head. So just understand that. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day. Stay safe.